Everybody deserves a second chance, even video games. Welcome to the Second Opinion Podcast, where the reviews aren't always right, but we are. We're here to give you the gaming takes you didn't know you needed. We've been deep in the gaming world for 17 plus years, covering all the news, releases, and drama in the gaming world, and having a damn good time while doing it. Just because some website gave a game a low score doesn't mean it's a fail in our book. We're all about giving games that second chance, diving back in where others quit. And we should probably tell you that we're real and we're very loud and opinionated, and 90% of the time we're completely off topic. But that's why you'll love us. This is your Second Opinion. Now, here are your hosts, Toaster, Celeb, and Bolts.
I wanted to cut in on that part and be like, and janky.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Just didn't work out.
I was going to say, like, when are you going to edit that?
I messaged a guy the other day. He's kind of backed up on stuff right now, but he's going to work on a new version of it. So, like, it better.
I thought that was you.
Yeah, honestly.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I thought that was you doing the Taylor
that.
Movie Man voice.
No, I used to do that, but there's this guy that he does pretty good work on Fiverr. So,
In a world.
I used to do that. We had this trailer one time for one of our ex-hosts, Skelly. Shout outs to Skelly. But I did that. Like, he always talks shit about Skyrim.
Oh, incessantly.
And I did this Skyrim trailer to where I was like, in a world where Skelly said Skyrim sucked big balls. He will play Skyrim on Twitch for 24 hours. He's like, it's not happening, bro.
Oh my god, the haters.
You know what? We should have just signed him up, and then gotten like it all like set up with like freaking Extra Life or something.
We should have just told him it was another game. Yeah,
you can't back out for the kids, man. This is for the children. Are
Yeah,
you going to shun the children, Skelly?
Yeah, if you back
John
out.
Cena doesn't shun the children.
Big shout out to Fusion popping in right off the beginning. As always, big shout out to him. Lurk it up, brother. So we're back for another episode of the Second Opinion Podcast, episode 399. Our next episode is episode 400. Finally, after so many years of doing this podcast, we should actually, the way I added it up, we should be on an episode about 600, but there's been so many times in the past where we're like, can't do the show, can't do this, can't do that. But we are.
I thought we were doing like Marvel comic style renumbering so many times we just lost track of
right
as we had.
Oh, Toaster's gone.
Bye,
Toaster's like, I'm done. I can't hear you now, Toaster. Oh my God, here we go.
Here we go. F it, we're doing it live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live. Fucking Bill O'Reilly. So I am joined by the creepy fanboys out, CFO.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Mr. Janky, also joined by this former nuclear physicist, Toaster McGee.
It changed my title. Like it did originally say renowned astrophysicist.
But we are back for another episode. Today we're going to be talking about stuff a little bit outside of the realm of gaming, but at the same time,
it's not at all.
Gaming,
it's all the same universe.
It is. It's all the Snyderverse.
Oh, is that what we're talking about?
Universal. No.
I gotta go. I left a food in the oven.
A food. So I'm gonna start out what have you been gaming? Gaming wise has been really kind of hectic for me recently. Things have been kind of all over the place. I gotta pull this up for y'all. I have been playing this really wonderful game called Mound, Omen of Cthulhu. And it is
Sounds like a fun vacation spot for your family.
Yeah, it definitely is. I don't know if I could share this like this because it's
Almond Joy's like Valleys of Dagon kind of guy myself. But...
Oh, are you? Okay. Yeah, this is a horrible way of showing it, but oh god.
Is this a phone game?
No. No, I just haven't uploaded the gameplay of it 100% yet. I'm trying to get that up tonight, but just watch this real quick.
Huh? Our German friend is gone.
Yeah, where is he?
Yeah.
He had stated our German friend was missing, and I was like, "Oh, okay." You know, so we're
there's.
I found another cave. and went
this
from
is
there
a
myself.
first-person
Alright.
4-player survival game. So that's him right there.
There you go.
But
What?
you can't have the same character.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Is this
Wait a minute. Who are you?
an imposter? I thought I'm the woman.
Huh?
What the fuck?
What?
This
Yeah,
person with
what?
the bow is an imposter, isn't it?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Oh fuck!
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
It's a really crazy game, bro. I mean,
Backstab.
it's
Fucking crazy.
yeah, it's really crazy. Let me see if I can.
Is that Among Us meets Cthulhu?
Pretty much, yeah. Let me see if I can just get a trailer for it up real quick, because the game itself is, I mean, it's nuts. You go to this island and let me see. Right here. Did you see that shit in the background? Fuck that.
I don't need little kids singing about Cthulhu,
But you know you're in for a good time.
especially when they're British.
Yeah.
I mean, the fewer British little kids I have in my life in general,
The better.
I say, yeah.
I'm sorry to any of our listeners from the United Kingdom, but
Maybe a British and or a child, yeah.
yeah, or have British children. I don't know how it works over there.
So what you're supposed to do is you go onto this island and you get these relics and stuff like that and bring them back to your ship captain. You know, you want to bring as much as you can back, but the island changes you to the point of like you going into pure psychosis.
As with any game involving Cthulhu.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Like, I played Call of Cthulhu, you know, the Xbox 360 game?
yeah.
That's a great game. But as, like, somebody who's used to, like, hero RPGs, I did not know what to... Like, I got the ending of that game, and I'm like... I don't... I'm still trying to figure out the ending I got. Because I'm just like...
What is happening?
That sounds like a Cthulhu mythos to me.
Yeah, it's a really crazy game. So like, there's even moments in the game that like I saw some streamers kind of doing it and like in passing as like watching you know, like gaming reels or anything like that. I'll do that sometimes to try to see if I can find some like indie title or something.
Yeah.
And I saw this person that was playing it, and he was like, "Bro, look at this blicky I got you, bro." And he's like, "What?" And he goes, "Look at this blicky, man. I'm telling you, this is the rifle to have." And he goes, "It's not a rifle, bro." And he's like, "Yes, it is." He's like, "That's not a rifle. That's a stick." And he was like, "Dude, I'm looking at it." He was like, "Okay, try to shoot it." And he clicked the button to shoot, and before your eyes, the rifle goes and turns into a fucking stick. And he's like, "Holy shit, it was a stick." So that happens in game. Like there's times that like you'll kind of get separated from your team. And that one little clip that I showed y'all from that game I was playing the other day, I mean, that really was the case. There's times like in that exact game, we ended up, the screen went black and we all got separated. And like whenever we all wake up, we're on completely separate sections of the map. So I like stand up and I see like you can barely hear what's going on. And I see two of the people that were on my team and I'm like, hey, can y'all hear me? And I'm like, oh, all right. So I'm like walking. I get over there next to him, or I get over there and I start hearing like, because it's all open chat or open mic. And I'm getting closer to where they're at. And I hear their voice in the distance. And I'm like, is that you guys? And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, I turn around. And the two guys that were behind me were like copies of them. And I was like, I took off running. I was like, holy shit, there's fucking copies of you behind me. I thought it was y'all the whole time. Oh my God, bro. Like, it is really a wild game. Like, I mean, there's all kinds of really super weird shit. Like, trees will attack you, or if you die, the island will actually grab your body and pull it into the island and then corrupt you and turn you into a bad version of yourself. It's really a nuts game, bro.
No.
It's super fun, bro.
I mean, I'm still sending Sam Neill off. Rest his peace, good sir. You know, everybody's talking about how, oh my God, Dr. Grant. I'm like, no. The final role I really remember him from is I Have Such Wonderful Things to Show You.
Oh my God. That was a really crazy movie, bro. That was nuts.
Like,
it was nuts. But I've been playing that. Also, you know, I've been playing Madden, which I had some games the other day, man. I know y'all don't really, I mean, Ryan, you play college football and stuff like that here and there, or Madden, right?
A little bit. It's not like my biggest thing, but I've definitely played them a few times.
I had 3 games online back to back that I ran back. I ran back 2 kickoff returns. Like, I mean, at the beginning of the game, like right whenever. Oh, bro! Right when the game started, I ran it back, and that's the bad thing about playing some of these games online. Sometimes is like, depending on the person that you're playing against, if it pisses them off enough, they'll just end the game. They'll just quit.
Does that still count as a win for you, though?
Yeah, it'll count as a win for you. But it's irritating because it's like, you know, sometimes I'll get a good matchup. Like, I'll either play random and I'll just choose a random team, or I'll play as the Dallas Cowboys. And every time I end up, don't you shake your fucking head at me. You're in Patriot country up there, okay?
Look, anywhere outside of Texas, they hate the Cowboys.
I was really looking forward to Patriot rebuilding years. I was really looking forward to us sucking. And, you know, because like there's a whole bunch of fans up here that they need a big piece of humble pie. They don't know what it's like to like be shitty. And I think every true team in the NFL, I mean, look at the fucking Browns.
Yeah.
I think every fan base needs to deal with a shitty year or two just to kind of, you know, put the fight back in you. And I don't really like feeling like the 90s New York Yankees of the NFL. You know, so I was like, yeah, rebuilding. And then like Drake May showed up and I was like, fuck.
You know what's crazy too is like, speaking of the Browns, like the Browns they've got such talent on their team, bro. They've got
stupid ownership.
I mean, God, bro, they've got such talent on their team. They could be doing so much more. So many special things, and they just, you know, they haven't done it. Dude, I was talking the other day. I'm not going to get into politics or nothing, but I was talking the other day. I was like, you know, sometimes they do it and sometimes they don't. And my wife turns and looks at me and she was like, why are you talking like Trump? And I was like, what? She's like, you sounded like Trump. And I'm like, no, I did not. I was like, how fucking dare you? You know what? We're filing fucking divorce right now.
I'm sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, we're done. But I don't know, man. I mean, my game and the stuff has been kind of all over the place. Janky, what have you been playing recently?
I'm trying to think, what have I been playing? I cracked open Marvel's Midnight Suns again for the first time in probably about a year because I never finished that. And it's so funny because I haven't even unlocked all of like the main cast yet, but all the times that I had played previously, like every time I booted it up for like a session, just here and there since it's come out, I just would like play like 2 or 3 side missions and just get some extra stuff and then go on. And so now I'm like, I should do some story missions. And now it's like I'm like a level 15. All my team is like level 15, and like the character or like the bad guys are like level 11. And this is not a game with very high levels, so that means a lot. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have just been grinding side quests forever, because you can do that in Midnight Suns. It's like you can just do side missions until you're ready to do the story quest. So I just did side missions over and over, apparently for like hours and hours of game time. So now I'm just blowing through the story mode. It's feeling pretty good. But other than that, Dark Tide, been playing a lot of Warhammer 40k Dark Tide again. That's like my my wind down game, and I need to.
It's a good game.
When I just need to release some stress and kill about 1,000 guys real quick, just put in some Dark Tide, shoot some guys, stab some guys, have a good time.
Yeah, it's a very, very good game. Toaster, what about you?
I've been eyeballs deep in Black Flag Precinct.
Understandable.
Haven't come up for air yet, huh?
Yeah, no, I did not think I was I was looking at it and I was like, I don't want to spend $60 on this game. I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, wait, I can sign up for Ubisoft Plus for $18, and as long as I cancel it within 2 months, I at least didn't spend $60 on the game.
Yeah. It's a good game, man. I'm telling you, it's a really great game.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as awkward as the original did. I really like the changes they did to the combat. The once I got used to the new ocean or the new pirate fight controls, the nautical battles is the words I'm looking for, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And as Janky said with his Marvel Midnight Suns, I just kind of got into sailing around and finding places and liberating things that I probably was going to end up liberating later in the game. And through the course of those explorations, I have gotten to the point where it's like I'm old Ironsides fucking sailing the Caribbean at this point. And it's like, oh, go take care of this naval convoy. This naval convoy that's health is 2 segment bars. I looked at it and it sank.
A mean glance, a stern glance is all it takes.
But it's and I was equally surprised. Did Matt Ryan do the voice originally?
That's a great question.
Yes.
I think he did.
In the original game, yes, he did.
Oh wow.
Yep. He just didn't. It looks like somebody else isn't the only one. What the fuck is going on? Sorry, I was saying that, and I had like a stroke for a second. This trailer started playing at the same time. I was like, what's happening? I'm not the only one that didn't know who Matt Ryan was. Matt Ryan, I don't think he was as big as a star in when did the game come out first? 2013?
13, yeah.
Was it 13?
Pretty sure. I'm almost certain.
Feels like that's late, but that's what IMDb says. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2013.
2013.
But
the problem is that 2013 feels like it was just a couple years ago still, when it was actually 13 years ago.
Stop it.
It's weird, isn't it? It's super weird. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into the show. We've been kind of floating around the idea of doing this podcast. But we're going to talk about some good stuff today.
Lots of stuff.
We're going to talk about some good stuff today. So
lots of stuff to talk about.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Yes, I agree. But some things that may be more important. First and foremost, the crazy announcement that God of War Laufey now has an official release date. And it is coming as of February 16th of 2027. So this God of War... what?
It's not.
You think it'll get pushed back?
This is the first official release date announcement, right?
Yeah.
The first one?
Yes,
the very
but
first one they haven't.
When
this
have
is
you...
the first
When
confirmed.
When have you heard of a God of War game getting delayed? Never. Never happened.
I'd have to do
Sony
the
Santa
research.
Monica. They're not going to let us down, okay? So don't put that doubt in people's head right now. All right. I mean, this is
God of War
positive.
Ragnarok was delayed from 2021 to November of 2022.
Hey, shut up.
Critically acclaimed God of War 2018 was internally pushed back by 6 months prior to launch.
Hey, what did I just say? It's never happened.
Never once.
Got me?
But it'll be worth it.
I don't
If
care what the
Flash wins.
internets say. Okay.
But yeah, Santa Monica, they know what they're doing. Like, you know, if they push it back, it'll be for good reation. And we'll
Yeah,
get
I
a
think
good,
everybody's just
polished,
trying to make
awesome
Sony
product.
look bad right now, okay? Because they're
It's not hard
I mean,
to do.
look, Toaster's credit, like, that's not a long time. That's just a few months away. Like,
no. Yeah, and I'm just saying, you know, personally, I'm very excited about this game. I'm really excited to see the connections that are in this game to, you know,
wanna know what's
other
up with
events
the
that have
sword.
happened. What?
I just want to know what's up with the sword.
The sword.
yeah,
Ooh.
the magic
The-
sword.
Oh, yeah. I want to
The
know
cube.
about the cube.
Yeah, Jack Quaid.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares about freaking what's his face,
Nepo baby.
Who?
Quaid,
Yeah.
Jack Quaid.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No,
That's
we're
Huey.
joking, Jack Quaid. You're a pretty cool dude. You're great.
Like, look at this right here. This scene right here, to where she's looking at these other gods of war, you know, in this realm, wherever she's at. And I mean, it's like, how could people look at this and be like, I'm not excited about this? Like, it's going to be
Well, there's
great.
not-
And
there's
she
not
is a
enough nuts.
wonderful actress.
There's not a half-naked man as the
Yeah.
main character.
They need more swinging dick. Too many-
Yes, they do.
Sorry. Just
Well,
call
and
it
then
like
there
I
was
see
this
it.
there was this whole big thing too. Like, whenever this game got announced, there were some people that were trying to say, "Oh, well, you know, well, it doesn't. I mean, the character, she doesn't really look like the actress. Like, there's certain things about her that doesn't look like her." I'm like, what
She
the fuck
doesn't
are you
look like
talking
the
about?
actress unless you look at the actress not on a television screen in an actual like podcast or live interview situation where she's not on a carpet somewhere doing a movie premiere.
Yes, like
You
what?
know?
I mean, it looks.
Deborah Ann Wall is a very beautiful woman,
yes.
and
And she
Like,
even
if
said
you-
too, when someone brought that up to her recently, she was like, listen, they're going to say what they want in that aspect, but this is one of my, one of the biggest projects that I've worked on, and one of my most favorite projects that I have ever worked on out of everything that I've done. And it was actually a couple
she
that asked
plays,
him at
like,
a signing. Yeah.
D&D. Like, she is a Dungeons and Dragons nerd. That was
Yes.
all the cred that I needed.
Yeah,
Like, all right,
100%.
I
But
like
you
it.
got John Bernthal to sit down and play Dungeons and Dragons.
yes. Now, in relatively connected news,
Let me tell you something.
it has been, of course, also officially announced that they are working on another God of War game.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna try really hard to get my surprise face on. No, I
No?
can't.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So they are working on another God of War game that will, of course, have Kratos as the main protagonist. We all knew that was happening.
Except for the people that were angry that Laufey is coming out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those
I guess
people were
they-
acting as if there was never going to. I thought that was a Tyrannosaurus Rex flying off for a second. I was like, what the? Now I
Wait,
need to get
giant-
this
Now
game.
I want to play this game. Yeah.
But we knew that was happening. We've talked about it for since the last one. We've talked about the possibilities of him taking on other realms. We've talked about him taking on like it being more focused around the Egyptian mythology.
All I ask, if they do that, just come up with more of a creative way for him to get to fucking Egypt. Instead of, I got bored and got in a boat and rode to Norway. I was so pissed when I made that joke when they first announced he was coming to the Norse mythology. And then sure as shit, I'm playing the game and he's like, I got bored and got in a boat and came to Norway. I was like, fuck you, Kratos. Really?
Yeah. It didn't really make sense to me in the aspect of like lore. And so you're telling me it's like, what kind of world is this, bro? Like only certain areas of the world are controlled by certain gods or something like that. Like that's what was confusing to me. I don't know if that's the case.
I kind of feel like that's a thing that like the cosmology of the God of War greater universe, it seems like the kind of thing that we're going to get here in this like Laufey game. That seems like that's where this is heading, is like, since she's in this weird world where there's like other gods and she can actually like commune with gods in different worlds, which is kind of a thing that hasn't much happened. But like, to bring it back to the Kratos thing, my hot take, they shouldn't make another Kratos game. I think we're done with Kratos. Like he went through
what about
3 full games in the Greek trilogy. He did some awful messed up shit. He then had a whole duology of games about atoning for the person he was then, and understanding that like basically the entire point of the second game is that it's not like it's not about him, it's about, you know, the legacy you leave. And so it's like, what more do we need to see this character? Like put him in like cameos and stuff, but let the kid make it, or make a whole new God of War game with all new characters. That'd be cool too. Like try something new, but I know they won't, because that's not how like businesses make money. They're like, they got to go with the safe stuff, and you know, Kratos is the character that people like, so they're gonna make another Kratos game.
When does he show up to fight Jesus?
Yeah, seriously.
That's my question as well.
Like,
when are we gonna have the Jesus battle?
How big is Jesus' health bar, and what's his title? What's his like Soulsborne like title? Like Jesus, Dad.
Like Elden Ring Jesus is terrifying. I don't even want to think. Like, just shows up in like these tattered black robes, and it's just like bar just keeps going.
Oh my God!
Choir starts singing in the background.
Sorry, Jesus. You're right. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna leave.
We get out of here right now.
Sorry to bother you.
He turns the other cheek and allows you to go.
Jesus Christ. Literally. Fucking A, bro.
I'm looking forward. Like, I think we've mentioned this a few times a week now, but like I'm definitely looking forward to the Laufey game. Like the other 2 games
it's
are
good, bro. And it's
this
different.
Is gonna be good. Yeah. Dameron Wall is cool. She's
I
great in True Blood.
Like,
and other things
about, you know,
things that came out in the last 10 years and more.
Yeah, the point about not making a God of War game going forward. I think the problem is you established such an iconic character with such like an evolution of iconic like combat. Like the thing that made the original God of War game so great was just this button mashing that took like a fucking Castlevania whip and gave it meth and crack, and it was just like, whoa, you know,
it was visceral. It was awesome,
right? You know, and then even, you know, a toned down Kratos with the axe was still like, that was really satisfying, because then you just got like this tree trunk of a fucking dude.
Yeah,
like,
swear to God, that's like the best way of saying it. Like he was,
like
he was the PlayStation epitome of somebody like the Doomslayer that just was like, would go out and just fucking rip and tear anything in front of him.
So I think the challenge is, you know, not only do you have this character that's instantly identifiable. I mean, you look at a bald dude in a pointed beard shape and you just think Kratos instantly. I mean, you know, it's so bad. Like the casting thing, like, honestly, I think regardless of whoever Amazon Prime casts in Kratos, it's never going to satisfy the fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Most of us want fucking Christopher Judge, because God damn it, Christopher Judge.
Yeah.
You know, he was awesome as Teal'c. He does that stoic fucking emotion, but still comedic timing, and you know, and like, but that's not going to happen. And now I think they're talking to a wrestler to do it, but you know, that's here and there. You know, so I think the challenge is, you know, if you're going to like say, okay, this was his sunset, like he learned, he expressed emotion, and it didn't kill him. You know, and you know, it's time for us to move on. Like, you'd have to do something that, you know, creates this character that stands alone in the God of War mythos just as powerfully as Kratos does. And I think it's a challenge to come up with that kind of character and that kind of, you know, I don't want to say the combat was game changing, but it definitely upped the fun of a game.
I'll tell you though, but that's my thing. That's where I kind of align with Janky though too. Like, what is the fucking point of introducing his son if his son is not going to take over that lineage? Because, you know, in the last game, in Ragnarok, you know, if you haven't played it, I don't know what to tell you, but in Ragnarok,
in a minute,
when Atreus leaves, he's going to start his own thing, bro. Like, he's like, I've got to be on my own. I've got to do my own thing. You know, so I think it would be the perfect setup to have it like 5 years after the events of Ragnarok, to where Atreus is the one that ends up going to Egypt or whatever. And, you know, and
he gets bored and gets in a boat.
He gets bored and gets in a boat. But then you can
he's
have
got an excuse because he's like a wandering teen trying to find his place in the world.
You can have those moments in that game to where
Kratos is like, once
I got in a boat.
You will find a boy of your own.
I found an ale from an ancient land. Boy, I need you to go get me this ale.
I think that it could easily be done though, and to where it focuses on Atreus, and then, you know, mid game you end up like running into Kratos, and you know he came over there to make sure you're okay.
Yeah,
and they have that kind of father and son thing to where he's like, I'm fine, I don't need your fucking help. Okay,
you get, and then like he gets hurt or something, and then you get a cool scene later where you get to play as Kratos and just
go
full
bro.
rage
I
mode
mean,
the entire
we
way.
just made the next game.
Kratos throws down the newspaper. God damn it! I knew that kid was going to get hurt. Fuck.
It's football season. Like, what?
Exactly. Huh? This shit writes itself, you know.
Puts down the scotch glass. God damn it. Jesus is in the corner. I told you so.
Right? You should have fucking listened to me. So next up,
health bars taken on my living room.
on topics, we got Alien Fireteam Elite 2 officially has a launch, a worldwide launch release date of August 25th. So during San Diego Comic-Con, Daybreak Games and Cold Iron Studios had the amazing opportunity of showcasing a lot of stuff about the game. And the digital standard edition and 40th anniversary premium edition comes mainly with DLC, but you can get the standard edition for $49.99. This is a really fun game to play. I'm telling you right now, guys, it is something that is well worth your time and investment into this game. It's kind of that type of alien game that a lot of people have wanted for a while. And with Fireteam Elite 1, there was a lot of really cool things about the game that they implemented with different types of xenomorphs as you progress, as well as weapons and all this other stuff. But this time around, the customization is like one of the largest that you've seen. There's actually a new specialist class that once you reach a certain level, you can merge all these different types of classes together and use those specific specialities in that one class. And I saw the developer, whenever we were playing it with hands-on, he went all the way down this list. And I'm talking about, it was a huge list. And I was like, man, that's a lot of stuff you can do. He said, you can enable all of it in the specialist class. So it's kind of like a cheat code class that you can get once you reach a certain level in the game.
It's like
But-
Colin Ripley.
Yeah. But it's a really fun game. They've really changed a lot about it in the perspective of making the game just feel better, but also they've given you the opportunity of playing with 4 people online. And like that was one thing that kind of made Fireteam Elite 1 unique, is that it was a 3-player co-op game. But this time they were kind of thinking, they were like, okay, well, we left that 4th person out for a reason. Because it was kind of a lot to develop with a 4-player co-op game with this much going on. But they've got it down and fine-tuned it. And I'm telling you, like, the xenomorphs are smarter. The different styles of xenomorphs that you're going to face off against in the game are crazier. And the gameplay is a lot more frantic. And now the fact that the game is coming this August. Janky, are you excited about this game?
I think it looks pretty cool, but I want to back up a little bit.
Okay.
What is the deal with the 3-player multiplayer trend that was just everywhere for a while?
I really don't know, because that
Space
was,
Marine 2 did it because they had like the lore reason, because it's like you only need to send 3 Space Marines to deal with any sort of threat, yada yada, and that was like the thing. But then it was like this, like Aliens Fireteam had that years before. What was the Control game? FBC Firebreak came out and it was 3-player. There was been a bunch of these like squad-based 3-player games that came out, and it's just like, what? Why did we do it? Because we had 4 players for everything back in the back whenever N64 came out with the 4 console ports.
Yeah,
everyone was like, oh, we should just do that, and then everything was 4-player, and then they were like, maybe we should scale that back. I don't know. That was just a weird little like
I think
moment,
it had to
I
do.
guess.
I think it had to do with. I'm
Sorry,
sure it
I
had to
heard
do. It's okay. I'm sure it had something to do with development, maybe. But at the same time, I think it was also the survival aspect. Is like there was one very successful game that came out that was a 3-player co-op game, and then everybody just jumped onto the trend. They were like, "Oh, 3-player instead of 4-player. It makes it more strenuous,
Yeah.
or something." I don't know.
Gives you that rock paper scissors thing too, where you each cover
Yes.
each other's like ends.
Yeah. You but that's kind of more or less quick hit. We're excited about it. I think
it'll be fun. Yeah,
I think it's gonna be fun.
I'm kind of like rolling my eyes at all of the DLC stuff, and it's just like, here's this character from this movie, here's this, and it's like, okay, yeah, but like all I recognized was Ellen Ripley, and it's like,
Yeah, that's it.
like,
That's
here's
it.
this guy, here's this one, here's Rain
Wait,
Jackson.
you don't
or whatever.
recognize Hicks or Hudson?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think Hicks and Hudson was on this.
No, it was
On
like
the thing that I saw.
I don't think it was either. I think it was Rain
It's like-
Jackson. Rain
yeah, like, who?
Jackson. Like I don't even. Yeah,
Maybe I
know
should have.
that-
Maybe I'm just like showing that I didn't watch the damn movies after the first one, but that's not true. I watched at least the
blah,
first
blah, blah,
3.
blah, blah. Ripley's Hive. Where's the Rain Jackson? Rain Jackson. Who's Rain Jackson? Oh, that was out of Romulus.
Yeah,
Alien Romulus. So
Oh, okay. I haven't watched Romulus yet. I need to.
yeah. I heard
Romulus
it was
is a
good,
good
but I
movie.
fell off after the Prometheus. I was like, that was okay.
Romulus was good. Romulus.
Caleb's heard my rant about Prometheus.
It was bullshit.
No, Ridley Scott spent months leading up to the release of that movie. It's not an aliens movie. It's not.
Yeah,
an
that
aliens
pissed
movie.
me off,
It's
bro.
not-
Like when we.
and then the deacon gets cut out of the lane. I'm like, this is totally
That's
an
an
aliens movie.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. When it showed, like, especially at the end, the whatever
And
you want to
that's how
call
much
it,
of an
stood up and
alien
was like,
nerd I am. I know the name
my
of the
God. Oh my
xenomorph
God.
that got cut out of her.
yeah.
I
And
was
then
like,
the next one after Prometheus was what? It was
Covenant, yeah.
Covenant, and Covenant was a direct connection, and the xenomorph, whatever you call them, in that movie, that's what they were. I mean, they were xenomorphs, And then Michael was like, "Oh, I made the perfect human or the perfect species." I mean, bro, they've been on that planet for how long? Like, how long was Michael there? And bro, you get down there only to realize that Michael still has his whatever ex cohort lover's body on a table. I'm like, dude, like, what is happening? I was really confused by that movie, but I mean, I liked it because it was different. But there was so much with that movie that kind of
Caleb,
inlined
you keep
itself.
losing your audio.
Really?
Like you keep
Oh,
going like super quiet all of a sudden.
I didn't notice.
Janky heard me.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's me.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
But it was very confusing. I did like the strangeness of how the whatever it is, how the xenomorph babies would come out of the people. Oh yeah,
The chest bursters.
yeah, like in Covenant, it's like burst out of their head, and like in Covenant, I think one of them like came out of some guy's mouth. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It was a lot. It was a lot.
I stopped upset when I started watching Alien Earth because that series was pretty solid.
Oh, Alien Earth was great. And speaking of, before we get into, we were going to go in and talk about Marvel's Wolverine, but who cares about copyright? We're going to watch this trailer, and we're going to give our reaction to it. We got music playing in the background, so I don't want to hear it.
You should pitch shift it so it doesn't.
Pitch shift it, flip the video vertically.
Yeah, can I like
Along the
reverse
vertical
it?
axis. Yeah.
Something we may not be able to
Put some scan lines in the middle of it.
before this day is done.
There you go.
Flipped it to the opposite side.
Can't believe that's actually Robert Downey Jr.'s voice.
Yeah.
I've fought with many warriors in my time.
And see, like, hold up, bro.
You're far stronger.
All right, see
Right
that
here.
space between Sue Storm and Johnny Blaze?
Yes.
Nobody's there.
I think
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Hot
it's
take.
so funny because they're not even like none of these people are actually in this shot. Like, I think, like, I am not convinced that Paul Rudd is actively in this scene. That they didn't just splice him in later.
right here. I don't know if y'all can see my arrow or not.
Yeah,
yeah.
we
I
can.
think right here we got Tobey Maguire. And right here we got Deadpool.
I
That's
can
just
see
me.
it.
Um,
Why Toby over like?
hat?
Oh,
And
that's Red Guardian.
yeah, that's Red Guardian. Remember? Because Red Guardian's like, we're famous now.
God.
Yeah,
We get sponsorship.
he's all decked out in his new Avengers gear.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, thinking about it in the sense that I know that, I mean, Ryan Reynolds didn't just show up at like, and that's another thing too.
As Deadpool?
Yeah, he showed up as Deadpool
Yeah.
in the gray suit, which is his
X-Force.
X-Force suit.
Yep.
Which I love the fact that he had that Canadian little patch on his chest. But I mean, he's going to be supposedly, from what I've understood about what this movie is possibly going to do, a lot of this has to do with Deadpool and Wolverine's, I guess, actions in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, because it rebuilt that timeline. So
Oh yeah, like from this is supposedly the entire plot got leaked online. And I read through it.
of course,
I mean, dude, like seriously, you know what? Whatever. You could have told me that that fucking Cap was going to pick the hammer up in Infinity, and I would have known it was coming, and I still would have lost my shit when I saw it happen. Because, you know, these are the very pages of the comics I grew up reading come to life. This is what I have always fucking wanted, which is why I am going to go see every superhero movie if I can. You know, I will even put forth the original Green Lantern with fucking Ryan Reynolds has some comedic moments in it.
it does.
You know, it's garbage. It is 100% hot garbage, and you should never pay for it. But, you know.
Not good, but I wasn't upset that I watched it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I agree with Toaster.
I do
though.
feel like Ant-Man is kind of out of place in this shot. And
He
the
is,
Fantastic
bro.
Four looks weird, too, compared, like, how bright their costumes are compared to how dingy and, like...
Yeah.
Well, why are they standing the way they're standing?
Yeah, they look like they're...
like
The
what
lighting-
the fuck is
the
going
lighting
on
is
right
kinda
here?
goofy. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense, you know, and she's got like her one leg up right here. He's kind of standing there with his arm behind his back.
You know,
thing
alright,
is
so
just like
I'm gonna call bullshit on everybody if you back up the trailer a little bit and you're looking at Sam and Bucky.
This is the most replayed. That's hilarious.
Right.
A lot of people
Like,
do the same
everybody
shit right
is
now.
saying that this not Steve because look at the way they look at them. But then if you look at the next frame and you see who else is in this room, stop. See that asshole right there.
Yeah.
That fucking Wyatt. Last time I checked, they weren't on very goodly terms with him.
they weren't. And then no, I don't know. This looks like
And it
Bucky
could
right
also
here
be
though
that Paul
behind
Rudd
her.
opened his fucking mouth and said something stupid, as Ant-Man does.
Is want to
Very
do,
true.
yeah.
All right, let's get back into this real quick.
Together, and they died.
They died.
Here's Namor. Just I'm not gonna do
Facing
anything.
enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one.
That was. I know
The
I'm
comic
not crazy.
accurate Cyclops. That is fucking amazing.
It looks
Was
good,
that that was Xavier's?
Yeah, that's the school.
Yeah.
Man, that's got me so hyped, dude.
Shang-Chi versus Gambit.
I'm down.
Everything that they sacrificed.
And that's another
I
thing
have
too.
complex feelings about them continuing with the Channing Tatum gambit.
Do you really?
It's like he was funny and he loves the character, so I'm not like mad at it, but I'm just like, that's not really like this Gambit was a joke character, and it's weird that we're all just sort of decided to collectively pretend that it wasn't.
Well, I think
And
the
just let
reason
him
why, like
be
I
a real
said,
Gambit because he loves the character so much. But like
Well,
that was absolutely a joke. They wrote that whole thing in as a joke. And
Oh,
I
it
think
was a
that
total
they
joke,
played
yeah.
up-
the fact that he's not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, he was totally like, this was Wolverine and Deadpool being like, yeah, no, you can come out of here.
Stick
Yeah.
him in
Just
there.
insert you into this random timeline we are now part of.
yeah, because at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine, X-23 is at the table with him. So
Yeah.
I was like, when I saw that, I was like,
And at
wait
the end
a
of Deadpool
second.
2, he goes back and changes like everything, including the original Green Lantern movie, so that he
Yeah,
wasn't in
which
it.
was
like
hilarious.
The Deadpool movies are about never been. I don't look to them as like scions of the canon of the Marvel.
But I feel
do
like
wish
I
they
feel
would
like
just
it's,
get rid of the fucking chin thing though with him, because it doesn't. If he was younger and he still had like the more of a younger
Chiseled
person's
face.
jawline,
Mhm.
it would maybe work. But now it looks like his. I don't know. He's just older. It just doesn't look right.
Well, another thing
Looks like
too
he's, like,
is from what I
choking.
saw online, somebody asked, who's it? What's wrong with me? The actor that plays Loki,
Tom
Tom
Hiddleston.
Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston. Someone asked Tom Hiddleston about his role in the movie, and they said he was like, "If you haven't watched Loki, you need to watch Loki."
Honestly,
like,
like if you haven't
Oh
watched
God!
Loki,
Could you imagine what he went through with all of the fuckery that Deadpool and Wolverine did?
Oh, bro, it had to have been a
Yeah.
lot. All right, here we go.
Sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together.
And this scene right here too. I don't know about y'all, but
We're gonna stop and shake hands while a tidal wave is coming at us.
or, I don't know. Like,
No,
is this like a?
They do this a lot in trailers where they will like juxtapose a different background over what's going on.
Yeah, bro.
I'm trying to think of which one was it. I think it was. God, it was one of the other. Like I think it was.
It
One of
was
the-
Spider-Man, No Way Home,
Spider-Man
because
with
they
the
fucking blocked
ninjas.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
blocked out.
And
where
it was
Toby
also-
and Andrew Garfield were gonna be.
It was also Avengers Infinity War as well, because in Infinity War, was it Infinity War or was it? No, it was Infinity War. Remember, they made it look like Hulk was a main character in the
Oh
movie.
yeah, when they was like in the first.
Yeah, they added him in.
Yep.
Put aside your petty squabbles.
Bad fucking ass right here, bro. I know I keep stopping, but bad fucking ass, dude. Like, oh man, like I saw some people online saying some shit about this, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why does she look so different? Who gives a fuck? I don't care if she looks different,
Because it's
bro.
not Jennifer Lawrence, it's Rebecca
Yes,
Romijn
my
Stamos.
God,
But
and it's
also
like,
it's like a mix of the like both of the characters like
Yes.
physicalities put together.
yes,
They definitely
and
like made it look more for the people that didn't watch the original ones. Like, oh, I get it. She's supposed to be. She's supposed to be what's her name? She's supposed to be Katniss's
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of like old school X-Men type look as well. Like
Well,
that.
that's the whole
Yeah.
thing. And like the big rumor is that the Fox universe is gonna die. Like,
Yeah,
It
that's
just makes
like
the most sense, right?
Yeah, like. So
I mean, it's not a question. I mean, they also at San Diego Comic-Con announced that there is a new Marvel X-Men movie that's coming. So I mean,
yeah,
it wouldn't make sense to keep them going.
as great as Alan Cummings is as Nightcrawler, I can't see him doing it until he's 90.
yeah,
No,
I agree.
Yeah.
That's just badass.
Yeah.
So cool, bro.
Nothing except that
And these two, dude, like, I
Man,
can feel how old these two dudes are.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
Seriously.
he has that look on his face,
it's
like, please say this is
everything
going to be
you
the
see them
last
now-
one.
Like, I feel like everything you see them in now is preparing for you for the day that it's announced they have passed away.
Oh God, don't
Like,
say that.
They need
of
to do like
fucking
a bucket
Picard,
list type movie.
all of fucking Picard was a fucking kiss and send off to Patrick Stewart. You know, like, and then you just look at Ian McKellen. The dude's like 100, man. Like,
I agree. This.
this is an epic shot.
Man.
And I still just love that is the comic accurate Cyclops costume.
Yes,
It's
bro.
fucking
Like,
amazing.
That's the comic. That's
100%.
the comic accurate Cyclops optic blast too. Just
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
wide open, blowing the hell out of everything. Him screaming. He does that a lot. Much to scream about.
words.
Look at that, bro.
That part right there. I stopped that trailer right there so many times because that he doesn't even move.
Yeah.
And that is a full on. I am bringing Hurricane Bertha, all of her sisters, and like that is the full
Mega
on. Like
blast.
that would have beheaded Thanos.
Yeah, no question.
That is like the God Killer strike that Thor does, and Doom's up here with like, psst.
Yeah.
You know, you
He's
might
like,
as well do
"That's
like a
out."
fucking Three Stooges thing with the hand like this.
Yeah.
I'll be that guy for a minute, and we'll say that this is just the same shot that we got from the trailer for what was it, Ragnarok with Hela and like stopping the hammer. It's conceptually the exact same thing. It's like yeah,
because she just grabs Mjolnir and like
and then
crushes
destroys it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that
Kind
same
of
sort
it kind of
old
puts
super threat.
kind of
It's
puts Thor into that like corner of like, are you
He's
really
Worf.
the most powerful, bro?
He's the Worf.
Yeah.
He gets Worf to show off how badass the actual threat is.
Yeah.
We're going to need a miracle.
Bigger boat.
to need a miracle.
Hey, pal. It's not possible.
Crazy. So
All right.
I don't know, bro. I
That's
feel
not
like
Hydra Cap. I'm saying that right now. That's not Hydra Cap.
Well, he wouldn't be Hydra Cap because he has the shield, because he has the hammer, right?
but this is my question. Okay,
Supposedly
so
Hydra Cap can pick the hammer up too, because plot armor. I guess I don't know.
this is
I
my
just-
I don't understand. I know that the timeline was reborn. Okay, but from my understanding, he went back in time and then stayed back in time
Until he was an old man. Yeah.
until he was an old man. So I feel like maybe Doctor Doom had something to do with this. Like Doctor Doom is like, y'all fuck shit up bad, and I'm putting you back where you belong.
Or
There's-
what if that's they get him? Wow.
Just go back.
Yeah. Like, what if he figured? Because I don't think it's necessarily like trying to avoid a lot. If what I read is true, I'm going to try to avoid as much of the spoiler terminology as I possibly can. I don't think in this movie we're dealing with timelines as the only thing. I think you're dealing with whole realm incursions.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's
kind
one
of
thing,
like how
yeah.
like I think this is the MCU's version of Crisis on Infinite
Crisis,
Earths,
yeah.
essentially.
Yeah,
Like,
Well, that's
And-
what Secret Wars, the Secret Wars reboot was back in like 20.
Yeah.
When was that? 2015, I think.
yeah, and next year we're supposed to get Avengers Secret War, aren't we?
Yeah, and
Is
that's
it
like
next
that's
year?
the whole. And that's kind of I think so. It's because it's supposed to be like the sequel to this one.
Yeah.
Or is it Battle World? No, they're not calling the movie Battle World.
Secret Wars is well, it depends. It's a storyline that originally ran from 1984 to 1985.
Yeah, that was the original. Then Heckman did a series that was kind of it was like a bunch of different comics that he wrote, and it was kind of just called like the Secret Wars. I think there was like an actual like mini series that was called Secret Wars. I want to say it was 2015.
Yeah, you're right. 2015 to 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Secret Wars is scheduled for December 17th of 2027.
I wonder if it'd be like. I wonder if they're gonna blend the two stories.
I don't know.
Because if they do, this is where Tom Holland gets the MCU Spider-Man gets the the Venom suit.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, I'm actually. Let me see. Next week, I am going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. To. Oh yeah, you know what? Not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday, we may not have a show. If Toaster's going to be out and I'm going to be out because I'm going to be in San Antonio with my family. But on the 8th, I'm taking the family to go see the new Spider-Man movie. And supposedly that is what I looked at online. I was like, I don't want to see a lot of spoilers, but there's some stuff in the trailer that had me questioning what the fuck is going on.
Dude, I just can't wait to see him in the Punisher.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
Be awesome.
Like just to see like, and I think that's gonna make or break that movie. Like they already have a really good relationship as friends from like filming other movies together and stuff. And like Bernthal credits Tom Holland a lot with him being the Punisher in the MCU. Like I guess Tom Holland really encouraged him to try out for that role.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is how do you bring a character like John Bernthal's Punisher, who does such a great job with, you know, the violent side of PTSD and obsession, you know, how do you bring that character into a relatively lighthearted Marvel movie?
Yeah,
like
the Spider-Man movies are kind of like bubblegum and like sing-songs compared to like what's going on in like Punisher's like what was that last one, Punisher War Journal?
One Last Kill, which was fucking amazing. I thought that was I was like, there's only one other thing I've ever watched that made me go, fuck, they got the Punisher. And that was the short that Thomas Jane did with Adi Shankar of Dirty Laundry on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like that was that clip, that was the Punisher right there. You know, better than the movies or any of that stuff. And then like same with One Last Kill. I don't think it was like more than like 45 minutes long. But like it totally solidified that yes, he is on the streets of New York City and he's doing what he does.
Punishing.
You know?
Yeah.
Right. So like
he's punishing.
Be like, and how do you bring him into that movie and not have him lose any of what makes him the Punisher, but still have him fit in? Because there's gonna be some. I mean, there's already been some goofy clip for like he's like, you go and neutralize the source. I'm gonna go take care. And Spider-Man's like, you just don't want to fight the Hulk, and he's like, yeah.
I think there's gonna be a lot in that movie that's gonna tie them together. I think there's gonna be some really good stuff in that movie. I think there's gonna be a shit ton in this movie.
I want to see Daredevil make an appearance. Like I don't understand how you're gonna have the Hand and not have Daredevil.
I'm sure that he's got to be in the movie for sure. But real quick, we're kind of coming close on our mark. But real quick, there was a lot of stuff announced at San Diego Comic-Con. One of the things that was announced and showcased was a new Wolverine trailer. They showcased Berserker mode for the game. They also showcased a lot of information of like characters that will be in the game. Not just in this trailer, but they had a San Diego Comic-Con panel, and they talked about how characters like Sabretooth, Mystique, Sunfire are actually going to be in this game as well, and how Jean will have a big part in the story of this game. A lot of people, came out and were talking.
Wait, was that Mystique right there?
I believe it was. Hang on.
I just saw it like 10 seconds back, maybe. The one going, right there.
There.
That scene, Yeah,
Mystique.
yeah. I didn't
Wait
catch
a
that the
second.
first
Who
time.
did she turn out
She
of?
was, yeah. I think she was like a soldier.
Yeah, Mystique.
That's like
But
blink and you'll miss it. That's great.
yeah, but it's I think
Sabretooth
it's going to
looks like
be
Tyler Mane.
something that is going to be a really awesome, unique game experience. There was people online talking about Wolverine's face. They didn't like how his face was, and I'm like, that was the first thing they ever revealed was his face.
I just think, like, people just get
It's wild, bro.
they
People
just get angry to get angry now. Like,
yeah, dude. Listen, the way I look
it's
at
not
it is
cool anymore.
no. A lot
It
of
never
a lot of all the
was. It's
complaints and the bitching and the griping and stuff like that is usually just to fucking do it. It's I just don't get it. I don't really understand. Look at that. That's so cool,
Yeah.
bro. Oh my god.
mean, if you had a gun to my
Is that
head,
the hand?
Told me,
Yeah,
ask,
that's
yeah, it
the
is. Yeah. If you put a gun to my head and asked me what was wrong with his face, I'd say, well, his eyes are a little too big. But like, I don't care. I don't like.
Who cares?
I'm
Who
gonna
gives
play
a
the
fuck?
game. Yeah.
If I had to play a James Bond game with a young douchey James Bond running around with a pop collar, you can deal with a youngish fucking Logan and playing Wolverine. I mean,
So
come
real
on.
quick, I'm gonna run through these other things that were announced as well. I'm not gonna showcase the trailers for them, but a new Clayface trailer was showcased. Which
that movie looks like
That
it's
looks
either going to be amazing
gnarly.
or awful, and there's not
Yeah.
going to be an in between.
yeah, it looks really really crazy.
And I hope it does really well because apparently that's the lead in the Creature Commandos.
that would be
hell yeah.
awesome. That would be really great.
I want GI Robot. I want him so bad.
a
That's
new
something a Nazi would say.
Nazis?
a new Lantern trailer was showcased, showing
That looks so good.
also that the show does launch on HBO Max August 16th.
I can go for a little bit longer if we want to try to talk about these for a little bit, unless you have to go.
I don't. I mean,
Okay.
I knew that we were coming up on the hour marker. Riot, are you
Yeah.
good?
I can say a little bit for sure.
Okay. So let me see.
So it's going to be interesting with the Lanterns because it looks like it's a very grounded, like true crime thing.
Yeah.
Or what was the Matthew McConaughey in True Crime?
No. Yeah.
no,
No. Yeah, it's true crime, wasn't it?
maybe it was true crime. But yeah, it seems like there's going to be a lot of this. But I noticed also in this trailer, like he has a point in time to where he talks to Sinestro,
Yeah.
and it was like Sinestro was like
True Detective.
so-
True Detective is what it's called.
True
Yeah.
Detective, yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like, have you let him, basically, are you making him believe that he's your replacement? Or have you let him know that he's your replacement or whatever? And
Yeah.
he kind of said no, but at the same time, from what they're playing it out or what I've heard in some of the trailers or whatever, it seems like Hal Jordan, I guess in this universe, was never supposed to be the Green Lantern. I don't know if that was the case in the comics, but I didn't think it was. But it was maybe who's the other character? What's wrong with me?
James Stewart.
John
Is
Stewart.
that the other Green
John
Lantern?
Stewart or
John Stewart.
Guy
John
Gardner?
Stewart.
Yeah.
John Stewart.
Guy Gardner's in this too. I can't.
He's on-
Yeah,
that's
Guy Gardner's in there.
I was
John
literally watching the
Stewart,
trailer
so-
going, I hope Guy's in this, and then I heard his voice. I'm like, yeah.
the middle finger thing in Slovakia. I was just like, yes.
So I don't know. It's
A
like
bowl
they're
cut.
trying to play it like John Stewart was supposed to be the main Green Lantern, and like but I don't know. I don't know how they're going to play this. But it does look really good. I think it's going to be a really good series, and I think it's going to hopefully kind of put DC in the right path of where they need to go. Because I went back. I know this is crazy to say this. I don't know if people are going to agree with me or not, but I went back and watched the latest Superman movie.
Originally, John Stewart was like Hal was supposed to be the Lantern.
Yes.
John Stewart was picked as his backup for
Yes.
Earth.
Yeah.
Initially, in the comics,
Hurt.
Hal Jordan was not a fan of
dies.
Stewart because Stewart can be very abrasive and outspoken and very blunt. Which,
Yeah.
if you ever watched the Justice League animated series, 100%. Which, I mean, talk about excellent casting though, because the dude they got to play John looks just like John in the fucking
Yeah.
cartoon. Like, I didn't think you could draw people that accurately. Like, I didn't really think Bruce Timm's cartoons were that all accurate of how people look. But yeah,
And then
I was like, okay, that's I can definitely tell that you were born to play Jon Stewart with how fierce your damn eyes are, for Christ's sakes.
See if I can save this and share this image. I don't know if I can, but
I'm
this is the
curious,
main.
If we're gonna see the Guardians of Oa, or
Yeah, that'd be
if we'll see any of the other
Like Gambit and
lanterns,
all
because
them.
they get weird.
I mean, I'll be happy if we see Chip.
Chip.
Yeah, he's a squirrel.
Oh,
Just a little
see, I
squirrel.
didn't even know about Chip.
Squirrel Green Lantern.
Let me see.
Could you
I'm
imagine
trying
being
to.
a criminal and getting your ass kicked by
That
Chip?
little squirrel. Yeah. The squirrel shows up. You're like, oh, what are you gonna do? And then he just creates a giant
Just like
green
fucking
construct.
paints the room with you.
Yeah.
You go home. Like,
What happened, honey? I don't want to talk about it.
I got my ass kicked by. Maybe I need to rethink this criminal mastermind thing. Got my ass kicked by a squirrel.
There was only one Hal Jordan that I was a big fan of back in the day whenever I was a child, and it was this Hal Jordan. So,
My favorite Green Lantern has always been Kyle Rayner.
Kyle's a good one.
but the Emerald Twilight series of Hal Jordan was fucking wild, bro. He killed everybody. He killed the entirety of the Green Lantern Corps, bro. And then, like, submerged himself into like the core and like became like an all-knowing fucking Green Lantern being.
So, that makes me
And then
question
they
in the
retconned it
trailer.
that it wasn't him.
In the trailer,
Yeah.
because Stewart's like, hey, what do you know of the Manhunters? And,
He's like,
Hal's
"What are you
like,
doing?"
where did you learn that?
Yeah.
Why did you say that name?
Yeah.
Like, is it the Martian?
It wasn't fucking Martha.
Manhunters, or is it the Manhunters from like the Manhunters?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because
they
like
keep
there's
playing
that
it up
reveal
like
at
it's
the
the
tail end. It's like
Martian.
it's a white head though.
Mhm.
And
Well,
the whitehead Martians, they're no bueno.
yeah.
They are no
Yeah.
bueno.
Oh, and I was actually getting my Martians confused. I was like, because John is a white, but he's not a white Martian. That was the thing. That Martian Manhunter was not, but his niece in Young Justice was.
See, y'all
Right.
know way more of this shit than I do. I'm like, who the fuck are y'all
Well,
talking
dude,
about?
to be honest with you, most of the DC stuff I know from outside of the Superman and Batman stuff is because I just watched the Bruce Timm and I've
cartoons,
watched
yeah.
all the animated series stuff.
I
Because
got you.
if there's one thing that DC has not fucked up, it's their animated universe.
Oh, their animated
Holy
universe
shit,
is great. Yeah, it's really great.
Everything
I'm
that they
still-
do is excellent.
I'm still holding out hope for a new Young Justice season. I know it's not happening, but I'm just gonna like
never
keep
happening.
my fingers crossed and pretend like it might.
It's not
Well, I
happening.
mean, you have the
Get it
absolute
out of your
Batman
head.
series to start looking forward to.
No, that's also good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
And the animated series. I'm actually very stoked that I started collecting those comics. So
Of the animated series?
no, I
Absolute.
Yeah, the
Oh.
Absolute Universe. I started getting them because I was going to start writing about them, but then I just kind of got overwhelmed with life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I never
Me
stopped.
too,
my
actually.
I never stopped my subscription box.
Yeah.
So I have first print 1 through to whatever number they're up to right now of every single of all of them. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Arrow.
Dang, yeah.
Hang on. Let me see what else. Oh, okay. So another Resident Evil trailer was showcased of
I
Zach
was just about to say. That's what I'm
Crave
looking
That
forward
looks
to.
Dude,
looks really good.
I like. Don't get me wrong. The original with Mila Jovovich, where they're in the mansion, and
It
there's
was great.
great. Yeah, that was the only one that was great. Then it got weird,
It did.
real fast. It got
Very
real fast,
strange.
really weird. Like, and then this, like, legit feels like a Resident Evil movie.
And he had said recently, he was like, listen, this doesn't really follow like Resident Evil 2, the game. It's kind of our own take on things. But like, he's like, I'm telling you, as a fan of Resident Evil and, making this movie, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be badass. It's going to be awesome.
how
And he
could
said,
you-
and plus, a lot of people have questioned what's up with the snow. I just think that it would be great to shoot this type of movie with the snow. And in that latest trailer, like he goes into the random house. I don't know if y'all watched the latest trailer or not, but he goes into a random house, and like that scene that he looks out the window and that chick is like running full force at the house across the snow. I was like, no, fuck that. No way, bro.
Dude, like, how could you have any doubts when the first scene that gets shown in the trailer when he gets into the house is he opens the door to a room with a typewriter in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know? And then immediately they cut to the freaking Mighty Python chick running through the fucking snow. And, you know, the first thing he does is he finds a shotgun. Next, he's fumbling looking for ammo.
He finds a shotgun mounted on the wall, like you find it in the mansion in the original game. Like,
I'm actually
this guy knows what he's doing.
I'm surprised we didn't hear a click when he lifted it off the click.
Right.
But everything
it
in that trailer
really
to me, especially like even the hospital, man, and the lady's like, "Hey, you want to go to Raccoon City?" And you're like, "Oh,
yeah." He's like, "Sure, I'll be fine." And he's like smiling at the end. It's really crazy. Lord of the Rings, Ring of Power Season 3 trailer or teaser trailer was released as well.
Have any of you watched that series?
I've got to get into it. Jordan tells me that it's really good. I know Jordan's a really big fan of it.
I watched the first season.
Was it any good?
I thought the first season was like decently good.
I just worry that I let all of the negativity press about that show kind of just turn me off to it.
I don't think the negativity press even turned me off from it. I just didn't have time to watch it. There were so many other things going on at the time that season 2 was coming out, and supposedly season 2 reveals all kinds of stuff. And they had a Aliens Prometheus kind of moment in that show as well, because they were trying to say that, you know, one guy wasn't Gandalf. It was like, it's not Gandalf. But
just bring in Bombadil, you fucking cowards.
Yeah.
Please.
That looks good. Then they showcased new Star Trek Strange New Worlds. They showcased... Go ahead.
On that series as a Trek fan, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Why?
Every single season of Strange New Worlds has been fucking amazing.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good stuff.
Yeah, I haven't been
Anson
watching.
Mount he's an amazing Christopher Pike. Like,
oh, it's Anson Mount? Yeah.
Yeah, it does such a great job of like bridging today's style of television storytelling with how the original series felt, you know.
That's awesome.
And yeah, dude, like the guy, and again, I mean, the more I started to watch the expanded universe Star Trek stuff, you know, like I loved what J.J. Abrams did with Christopher Pine, and you know, and he did Chris Pine, he did a perfect Kirk. And he didn't try to like mimic Kirk's speech or Shatner's speech pattern or anything. Yeah. He just had the physicality,
just had the swagger,
right. And the dude they have him in the series, you get to meet Lieutenant Kirk before he's the captain. Yeah. He's the first officer. Like you get to meet him when he's still the first officer on the Farragut, and like even this young dude like just has the Kirk swagger, like and. You know, same with the guy the dude they got to play Spock. He was Spock in Star Trek Discovery. Fucking, just like Zachary Quinto owned it in the J.J. Abrams movies. This guy is an amazing young Spock, and he does such an awesome job of portraying a Spock who's still trying to figure out just how human and just how Vulcan he is. You know, and they ham up the relationship between him and Nurse Chapel is. I mean, they heat that up, and like, it's just awesome because you get to see all of these characters that, like, you know, for me as a kid, it was characters my dad grew up with, and you know, my dad introduced me to the original Star Trek series, so it's getting to see the characters that he grew up watching as they evolve into these mythical characters that they were in the series I grew up watching. Like Scotty is this completely indecisive, unsure of himself engineer, but he's fucking brilliant. You know, the engineer lady they got, I don't know if y'all remember the show Taxi from way back in the day. Yeah, they got the crazy lady from Taxi, the one with the really weird voice. she plays this like race called the Lanthanite, which is basically an immortal. So, and she's been on Earth for like thousands of years, and she's like this ultimate like crazy hippie lady. It's fucking hilarious.
Is she on the show?
Always,
like I was in a show called
Scotty. She's like, we need this, this, and this, and this. And Scotty will be like, okay, well, I don't know if I can do it. Blah, blah, blah. She'll be like, and if you don't do it now, everybody's gonna die, and then she'll leave.
Jesus Christ!
And Scotty will get it done, and he'll be like, oh, I finished it, and she's like, good, and she'll just grab it and walk out, and he's like, what about everybody dying? Oh.
Bombadil is in it, by the way. I don't know.
Knights of Power?
Yeah.
That's all the more reason to watch.
Yeah. That's Sean.
Yeah,
Sean from
because
Cinelinks.
if
What's
you
up,
really
Sean?
think about how powerful Bombadil is, the whole Lord of the Rings situation could have easily been taken care of had he just been like, hey.
It's very true. All right, so
for a
these
better
last
Bombadil
ones,
didn't
I
get a
am
grab.
going to kind of like quick fire some stuff. I know Toaster wanted to talk about a few more things, but we're kind of running short on time whenever it comes down to watchability. It's I'm telling you, the span of most people's I don't even have my train of thought right now.
The span of whatever
is short now.
I can't
Blade
think,
Runner.
I lost my attention.
Blade Runner 2099 is coming to Prime Video, and it's a new series based on
Blade Runner.
It's based on Blade Runner, but
Never heard
this
of it.
is like a new story, I guess. So
Yeah.
she's there is the main character is Cora, and she's a human fugitive that's pretending to be a Blade Runner, and then she joins forces with a replicant Blade Runner who's about to die, and they're chasing another replicant who has a bunch of truth about the dying city. Seems
Sounds like a
Blade
Blade Runner.
Runner-ish.
Yeah.
The new Carrie series is coming October 7th. And I mean, it's Carrie.
Yeah, I like horror, but that didn't really like strike
I
me.
don't know
as
how they're
something
going
I
to turn
would
that
need
into a
sit down and watch.
series.
Yeah.
There's going to be a whole lot of failed relationships.
I think
Yeah.
so.
They're going to CW it to the fullest extent.
Oh boy.
People are going to not talk to each other for like 6 episodes. And when
The
they finally
new-
do, it's a 3-episode arc.
The new Avatar series got a trailer and a release date. It's coming to Paramount Plus October 9th, which is called Avatar 7 Havens, which is a 26-episode 2D animated series from the original Avatar creators. And it revolves around a young earthbender who discovers she is the new Avatar after Korra in a world shattered by devastating cataclysm. So
the art style on that one looks really cool.
it looks really good. And didn't the new Avatar show just launch, or didn't it just come out? And it's based
There's
on
a movie, of like it's like a new movie version of the
it's like a
original,
but it's 2D, right? And
Yeah,
it's like it's hand drawn, and it's when what's wrong with me? Kang?
Aang.
Is that it? Kang. So he's like older now in this movie?
it's like the sequel to the original
show.
series. Yeah.
And then Reacher. Reacher season 4 is coming August 12th, as
And
well
he's
as
also in talks to be in the DCU.
Is he really?
Yep.
He should be
Not
Hawk.
Batman though. Not Batman.
He
He
should
was
be who?
he was Hawk in Titans.
He was
In
Hawk.
Titans. Yep.
Yeah, he was.
also Aquaman in Smallville.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I didn't know that.
Then there's a breakoff series,
Neely.
Neely. It's coming September 16th to Prime Video, which I mean, the Reacher series is pretty great, so I'm sure this Neely series is going to be great as well.
Well, she's she's an awesome character, and I need to
Yeah.
start reading those books. But the actress that portrays her and the mannerisms that she's been given are hilarious to me. Like, she's
Yeah.
this badass, super intelligent computer investigator, and she eats breakfast cereal like Fruity Pebbles and shit.
A new Gundam series has been showcased as well. Gundam RGX ARX 0.
Zark Zero. Get it
Zark
right.
Zero. Fuck me. Sorry.
Every Gundam title is like this. It's hilarious. They
It
just
is.
throw
Neo
some letters
Fart
after.
712.
And that is coming out. I don't think there's a release date for that.
They just
as
revealed
of
it,
yet.
so probably not.
A new Queen of the Damned is coming out.
Yeah. We're like
Fo-
big on the stat again. We had the whole TV
Yes.
show that's been like a hit. Apparently, I
Yeah.
haven't seen it yet.
But Queen of the Damned, I mean, the movie back in the day with Aaliyah was pretty great.
Yeah, it was like right before she died and everything.
It was
crazy.
right before she died. Yeah, it was like the last project she worked on. And then Toaster shined light on this Matchbox the movie.
Oh yeah.
I'm super confused about this, but it says inspired by iconic Mattel toys, the Matchbox movie tells the tale of a group of friends who live whose lives are sent into chaos when an undercover CIA agent named Sean, their former leader, returns to their small town and unwittingly gets them embroiled in a fanatic international pursuit to save the world. And the way they do this is by using their Matchbox toys and how they like you can make a movie out of anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck. This is like that what was that movie that came out? Pixels. It's like Pixels.
Yeah.
I think there's supposed to be. I mean, I don't get it.
It's the same. They're trying to do like Barbie. The Barbie got big, and then they made $1 million.
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh,
Barbie
but instead of
has
making
a
a good,
story
Barbie was a
to
good movie, yeah. But
Like, you
because
got
executives
characters.
don't understand how why things are the way they are, they're like, oh, Barbie made money because of Mattel toy. What other Mattel toy we get? Mattel toy Matchbox, Matchbox race car drive, but John Cena, yeah,
Big
movie,
money.
good. Yeah.
I love the way you were saying that.
I just wonder, like, how John Cena, like, did Cena call up Vin Diesel and be like, "Hey, man, when you watch this trailer, please don't sue us."
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I still want to be in your movies too.
The only other big announcements that I see that I think have any relative notion of even talking about Percy Jackson and the Olympians season 3 is coming out to Disney Plus November 20th. There was a new trailer for that, and then Johnny Depp's Ebenezer. A lot of people,
Yeah.
I've seen some people that are like, it's a Johnny Depp movie, and it's the first feature film that he's had in a while. And I'm sure I just want to see how he's going to play this character, because he actually was at Disney Studios and came out as Ebenezer, was talking to a bunch of people and all that stuff, kind of doing what he usually does.
You'll have to tell me how that one is. I don't really mess with Johnny Depp after the whole Amber Heard
Sean said I
situation.
sorted the PR on Gundam and those titles melted my brain. Yes.
I don't know,
but,
this chat here.
I don't know. I think that San Diego Comic-Con was a pretty big success. There was a lot of announcements, some stuff that we didn't really bring up all right here, but you can find a lot of this coverage over at Cinelinks.com. We've talked about a good chunk of stuff today.
Yeah.
Toaster's being toasty, Janky's being janky.
Constantly.
No, I found a YouTube video where somebody took the "We Are Number One" song and put that over the beat to someone that I used to know.
Interesting.
Bow, get out of here. Advertising bot chat. Crap. Anyways, guys, but that is going to be our episode this week. Make sure to check back soon. We will be back with more. Might
Maybe
be
not
a
next
little
week.
Spread out. I
Maybe
know
not
for
next
sure
week. Maybe not the
Sunday.
week after.
Janky, are you available for this coming Sunday for a podcast?
Should be, yeah. As far as I know.
You and me can do one this coming Sunday, and then we'll probably the Sunday after we probably won't have a show, because it I mean, now, mind you, we can always just have a solo janky show.
I have been known to run a show on occasion.
Yeah.
I can entertain the masses for an hour.
That's right. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to check us out, cinelinks.com, for some of the latest and greatest geek news, movie news, and gaming news. Great content and great content creators right over at Cinelinks. And check back soon for more. I am going to hopefully we can sit down and have some type of session over the next 5 days or so, but try to get some of the people involved in this game called Seeds. We got some codes for that. We're going to check it out. And a few other things are on the horizon for us. But we're going to keep on grinding and keep on getting this podcast out there, guys. So we'll talk to you soon. Peace out.
Peace.
Deuce.